In a world that's becoming more and more artificial and inauthentic, the ability to live authentically is becoming harder than it's ever been. There's a desperate need for authenticity and realness in the world right now, and you can kind of see the pendulum swinging. With the rise of social media, the internet, and technology, the lines between what is real and what is fake is becoming more and more blurred. If you look at the digital landscape today, people are becoming more drawn to care about perception to a fault, where they become further and further away from portraying what is reality. Social media and technology in general has a massive impact on us, the consumer's behavior. But it also works the other way around. The consumer behavior, us, the people, also impact the direction that social media and technology move. And if you look at content across the board on any social media platform, most of it is fake. And you see this even in different forms of media. Even if you look at movies, right? The reason that movies are dying is because one, less and less people are going to the movie theaters in general. And second, they become all about CGI and special effects, and naturally the writing and storytelling takes a backseat when this is the main focus. I probably haven't gone in a movie theater to watch a movie in like almost 6 years, I would say. And the reason for this is because you can tell the entire movie from the trailer nowadays. Nothing is surprising about what happens. When you can predict the entire plot of the movie and build up, like the last movie I watched was with my girlfriend at the time, and I legit knocked out in the middle of the movie. It was that boring. And again, nowadays it's mostly just CGI and special effects and Marvel movies with weak script writing and storytelling. Even if you look at social media platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, as it pertains to information, for example, because that's where a lot of people get their information, right? You don't know what's real or fake anymore. You don't know if the videos you see about wars or current events or fake videos to push certain agendas. Everyone is trying to sell you on something. Or things like music, for example. Music is starting to get taken over by AI as well. You can get other artists to sing other people's songs and it sounds just like them. Rappers will fake beef for more sales, notoriety, and profit. TikTok remixes of songs almost do better than most originals. Like, I'll look for music on the internet, right? And I know you've probably seen some of this before. You'll see comments like if you came from TikTok, or like if you didn't come from TikTok. And the point I'm making is everything is becoming more fake and more augmented. And this is a reflection of people and the direction society is moving in as well. It's like what I said about social media. People have become fixated with curating this avatar of themselves and their lives rather than be real or authentic. Fake has essentially become the new real. And the pendulum swings a lot in culture, and it's starting to swing back to authenticity and realness. Social media and technology has allowed us to connect where we can share our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, our perspectives and experiences, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. But with that also comes the struggle of maintaining authenticity, and also the price you pay for authenticity in a world becoming more and more artificial. And you don't see people talk about this often. Like, it's actually extremely hard to do so. Like, I can't watch back any of my videos because in a few of them I'm like, wow, I actually shared that, or wow, I can't believe I said that. And what I've been noticing on YouTube, and I'm sure you've seen this too, there are videos from like small creators that kind of break all the rules, like the exact opposite of Mr. Beast type videos and what he would advise you to do as it pertains to making videos. But these videos with like unedited thumbnails, it's just the person talking and their expression, and you can tell they kind of just picked one of the 3 options for the thumbnail that YouTube offers. And it's a video of them opening up or being vulnerable about something, talking about their experiences, expressing their thoughts, showing real emotions, being sad, or maybe talking about something deep. And a lot of those videos blow up and get hundreds of thousands to millions of views. And the reason for this is because people are gravitating towards authenticity and realness again. And it's something that's hard to do because people are so used to perfect curated images of people's lives on social media. To see someone being vulnerable about a struggle or honest about their thoughts or perspectives on whatever it is, it's not easy to put yourself out there like that in a genuine, authentic way. People want relatability. They want to know that there is someone out there that thinks just like them, and they have these same thoughts and sentiments and struggles, and it's refreshing to see. And a lot of people are starving for something that's real, that inspires. And it brings me back to that saying of what is real will prosper. And this is a philosophy that I've always tried to implement. Like, I pride myself on being real and genuine and living as authentically as possible. Authenticity is the key to life, and I know that's a pretty bold statement to make, but let me explain. Most people, the general population, most people lie to themselves in terms of what they want to do, whether it be parental, societal, or their social circle, some kind of pressure, right? When you're authentic and genuine, when you're honest with yourself, you end up going after what you want in life. Not just what you want to do, but the people you spend your time with, your hobbies, your interests, everything. When you finally say, I don't care and I'm just gonna be me and I'm just gonna do me, you become exponentially happier, and it's a liberating feeling. When you're authentic and real with yourself, you live in a way that's true to your heart and what you want. Maintaining authenticity also means being able to be vulnerable and share your genuine self, especially when it's hard. But eventually, you have to start unshackling the chains that were created by societal norms and expectations and the world. People resonate with authenticity because it's how we relate, it's how we connect. There's no relatability if you're not being authentic. And there's certain things that we have as people instinctually, and one of them is to realize not only when other people are being fake or disingenuine, but when we ourselves are also being fake or disingenuine. And that's why you can feel it off someone. It's like real recognize real. And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the negative aspects of being authentic as well, because there is a price to authenticity, to being real. I mean, I guess if you look deeper, it's not actually a negative, but the more authentic you are, you will draw more like-minded individuals towards you, people who can tell you're being real, but you're also going to draw a lot of negativity from people who disagree with you, or people that hate your guts. Because when you put yourself out there, when you wear your heart on a sleeve, this can offend some people, and oftentimes people who are unable to do the same. And you gotta pay close attention to this kind of people in your life. Like when your authenticity makes people uncomfortable, you gotta make sure to take note of that. Because if who you are represents a threat to the norms or conventional standards, you're going to be ostracized. And you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that weight and that pressure. And for some people, for most people, at least from what I've seen, they would much rather conform to being accepted. And this is why you have to let go of constantly wanting to be liked by everyone. Because the reality is, society does push you in the direction of conformity. The world is constantly trying to mold you into different categories, and it kind of pushes you to suppressing your individuality for the sake of being accepted or being liked. But there's a cost to this, and that cost is your soul. It weighs on you. Because even if you try to lie to yourself deep down, your feelings are always going to reveal the truth. You know deep down when you're hesitating to stand on your beliefs. You know when you're scared of stepping on toes. You know when you're scared of offending someone. You know when you're scared of losing opportunities or acceptance. And you have to risk that comfort for the truth. You're going to lose relationships, and some people just won't like you for you, and you gotta accept that. When I put my opinions, my beliefs, or my perspectives out there, not just on YouTube, but in my day-to-day life, there's gonna be, and there has been, people that strongly disagree and have a disliking towards me. It's like they kind of secretly hate your guts, but it's kind of obvious. But it's like, you know how many people compromise their beliefs, their values to tolerate being around people they dislike? And a lot of times it's out of fear of loneliness or fear of losing opportunities or connections or whatever. But again, the price you pay for that is with a piece of your soul. To be authentic and genuine in a world means standing against the grain a lot of the time. And this isn't even limited to, let's take an obvious example, your political views, right? The stronger you stand on them, the more you're gonna have like-minded individuals that support you, but you're also gonna find a good amount of people that dislike you or judge you for them. Like, it can even boil down to how you live your life. Self-belief, conviction, and resolve makes a lot of people uncomfortable because it points out weaknesses within ourselves. So when you see someone living authentically, there's a part of you that doesn't like that person, right? Or might not even want to see them succeed, because that's a reflection of ourselves, which is where a lot of hate comes from. But you gotta be okay with that. That's the price of authenticity. Like, my objective isn't to get everyone to like me. I could care less about that. But it's to express yourself and live true to who you are. I mean, it's why I say the exact same thing at the end of every single video. And this might mean losing connections, opportunities, and even feeling loneliness. But it also builds stronger relationships that are built on authenticity and truth. So what you're inevitably gonna lose in quantity, being genuine, you gain back in quality with a smaller amount of people, and also how content your soul is, and also the quality of your life. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to be the most important. To be genuine and authentic in a world that pushes you to conformity, probably one of the hardest things to do, especially when you're young. But I genuinely believe that authenticity is the key to life. So no matter what you do, try to lead with authenticity. Undoubtedly, that will yield the best results for the quality of life that you want to live. Anyways, I think I'll leave this one at that. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for listening. I love you. Yeah, make sure you stay true. I'll talk to you real soon. Peace.